You're still a young man. Professor Ngozi Teresa Chuma Ude, you were born on the 12th of June, 1969. You hail from Uli in Ihiala local government of Anambra State. You have participated in the killing of Biafra people in Anambra State. And Biafra land will not be conducive for you and your criminal gangs from tomorrow. You serve as a commissioner for education in Anambra State, yet there is no school fees for the student. There is no free education. There is no structure. There is no conducive environment for people to go to school. Mr. Paul Nwosu, you were born on the 24th of September, 1960, 7 years before Biafra War started. You were just almost the same age with my son, who knows everything, almost everything. So you may have knowledge of the Biafra War because by then you were 10 years old when the Biafra War ended. Yet, you are now sharing the national cake and facilitating the road and checkpoint, the roadblock and checkpoint in entire Anambra State, serving the interest of the killers and making yourself available to become the enabler of the genocide happening in Anambra State, part of Biafra land. From tonight, that land of Anambra will not be conducive for you. You are the Commissioner for Information. So I believe this information, you shouldn't allow somebody to pass it to you. By now, you should be sitting on this program to listen for hand information from the Biafra Prime Minister. Dr. Foster Ihejiofor, you were born on the 27th of March, 1959. You were 11 years old when Biafra War ended. You come from Obunka and Orumbasar local government of Anambra State. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Barrister Mrs. Patricia Ifoma Igwebuike, you were born on the 23rd of March, 1963. You hail from Munteje in Oyi local area of Anambra State. From tonight, both in your village in Teje, Oyi, and anywhere you are in Biafra land, you will never have peace until you leave to Abuja and do your commissioner from there. We have started the delegitimization of Nigeria in Biafra territory. Engineer Felix Chinedu Odimegwu, you were born on the 20th March 1976. You hail from Ezinifite Nnewi South local government of Anambra State. You have participated and become an enabler to the killing and genocide going on in Anambra part of Biafra. And for that reason, Anambra will not be conducive for you from tonight. Mr. Chikode Anara, you call yourself the Homeland Affairs, and you were born on the 31st October 1963. You were 4 years old before Biafra was started, and 7-year-old when it ended. You hail from Amonuke, Oka local government area of Anambra State. From tonight, the Anambra State where you call yourself a Homeland Affair will never be conducive for you. If you take this particular development for granted, believe me, you will regret ever not taking it serious. The land of Biafra will swallow you. Professor Mrs. Silva Chika Ifemeje, they gave you Attorney General of Anambra. You were born on the 14th May 1967, just at the eve and the start of the Biafra War. You hear from Oga in Agwata local government. Yet, you do not understand the symbolic nature of your bed, that by now you should be one of those in the forefront of the liberation of Biafra. But no, Biafra and agitators are littered all over Anambra State prison and police detention facilities. Under your watch, they committed no crime. You facilitate their killing. None of this family that have been killed has gotten justice in Anambra State. But you are there overseeing the killing of Biafrans without having justice, especially the families of those killed Biafrans. So from tonight, Attorney General Anambra State will never be conducive for you. What I'm saying is that you can't fight entire 4 million people in Anambra, because this, what I'm telling you now, is a message from 70 million Biafrans and over 5 million people in Anambra State. You can't fight them. Mr. Collins Anthony Nwabunwanne, you were born on the 5th June 1978. You hail from Oramate Titianam in Anambra West. Why I'm calling where you hail from and where you come is for you to understand that we are going to uproot you from your taproot. You have participated and facilitated the killing of Biafra people in Anambra State by aiding, supporting the government of Nigeria in Anambra, and we are delegitimizing you from tonight. And so, if you find yourself as a commissioner and you want to face it, that you are continuing to be a commissioner from tomorrow, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Go to Abuja. We are not asking you not to be a commissioner, but you can't be commissioner anymore in Biafra land. We own the land. Mr. Donatus Nduka Onyenji, you were born on the 14th of May, 1961. You hail from Akuku, Idemili local government area of Anambra State. From tonight, if you continue to be a commissioner in Anambra State, move to Abuja. Anambra can never be conducive. It is going to, it doesn't matter how long it takes Biafra people to make sure you are a victim right from your village. It does not matter how long it takes. But let me tell you, we are not in a hurry. We never rush. But you must leave Biafra land from tonight. Barrister Anthony Ikechukwu Ifeanya, you were born on the 21st of May 1963. Anako, Ayamelum local government area. Biafra people have decided that for you to continue to be commissioner in Anambra State, you must vacate Anambra, relocate to Abuja from tonight. And if you continue to stay in Anambra, be ready for what comes with it. You can't be a commissioner in Biafra land serving under Nigeria from tonight. Barrister Polonius Ifechukwu Onyeka, you were born on the 30th of June 1967, just already when the Biafra war have started. You survived it. You survived Kwashoko. You survived the starvation of Nigeria and British. Yet, today, you're in a religious for people died, your mate died out of starvation and Kwashoko. You hear from Ozunulu, in Ekusigo local government area of Anambra State. Yet, you are being part of those fighting for freedom of Biafra against them, killing them, facilitating and supporting the government that commit genocide again for the second time, after you have narrowly survived Kwashoko. From tonight, Biafra land is not going to be conducive for you. You better relocate from Abuja. We are now coming to Imo State. Imo State has been one of the heat and the hostility in Imo State is second to none, because the illegitimate governor, the Supreme Court governor, The governor that were never elected by anybody in Imo State decided to kill everybody. As I'm talking to you, he has written the result of the so-called next governorship election in Imo State. And we have made it very clear, you can never conduct election again in Biafra land. The reason why many elections were conducted was because we were not ready. This time around, you see this time, we are ready. You can never have election in Imo State. First, I want to inform Biafrans in Imo State that apart from the fact that Nigeria can never conduct election there, Hope Uzodinma already written the result. He has his own result, the copy of his own result. Another, the INEC person have their own copy. I have the information from the INEC office. Those who believe in Biafra. From the INEC themselves. So you are not going to waste your time and kill our people in the name of conducting election, because Hope is ready to kill everybody from Abuja. His own is that we have evicted him from Imo State, and now he is permanently residing in Abuja, and he sneak into Imo State every now and then. Mr. COC Akolisa, you hear from Osun local government, you are the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Imo State. You are sitting on corpses of Biafrans. Biafrans are littered in Imo State prison and other detention facilities in Imo State under your watch, and you are enjoying it. For that reason, we are delegitimizing you from tonight. If you find yourself in Imo State from tomorrow, before God and man, you will not live to even regret it. So Biafra are giving you eviction notice from tonight. If you want to continue to be serving under Hope Uzodinma Nigeria government, move to Abuja. That's where Hope is. You can join him to rule Imo State. Those who believe in you from Abuja. Nigeria can never operate again in Imo State from tonight. It does not matter how long it takes us, but we are going to make sure we implement it and enforce it. Mr. Declan Emelumba, you hail from Oru West local government of Imo State. They call you the information strategy and whatever. You have from tonight to denounce Nigeria or embrace Nigeria and move to Abuja. From tomorrow, Imo State, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Dr. Mrs. Damaris Osunkwo, you hear from Ahiazu Mbaise, you are the Commissioner for Health. Yet, Ahiazu was bombarded by Hope Uzodinma. You did not utter a word. So you facilitated the military that came to burn your own Ahiazu. And all the businesses of Biafrans were burned to ashes. You were there. You enjoyed it. Neither did you condemn Hope. Neither did you condemn the army. Neither did you condemn the government. You did not even raise an eyebrow. For that reason, you are an enabler. You are no longer welcome in Biafra land if you continue to serve from tomorrow. We are not asking you not to serve, but you must go to Abuja and join Hope Uzodinma there. Dr. Ike Njoku, you cannot be Njoku, because Njokos are the people of deities who cannot soil their hands in evil. So your name, Njoku, is not real. You hear from Ambom by say, you call yourself Commissioner for Environment and all that, yet it is like a pig farm. Dirty everywhere. All you do is to support the government of Hope Uzodinma, who is bringing air bombardment against Biafrans every day. Of course, we are defeating them. On daily basis. The military, they will come and they will go back in body bags. You never condemned it. You facilitate it. You make the government of Imo State under Hope Uzodinma from Abuja to run. So we are delegitimizing you from tonight. If you find yourself in Imo State again, you will ever regret it. Go to Abuja and join Hope Uzodinma, and try to talk to those who may be loyal to you from Imo State. Govern them from Abuja. You can't be in Imo State. Imo State is Biafra land, and we are delegitimizing you from tonight. Professor BTO Ikegwoha, you hear from Olu local government. They call you Commissioner for Education. There is no structure. There is no classroom for the school kid. There is no conducive environment for people to go to school in Imo State. Yet, you are Commissioner for Education. You facilitate the bombardment of people in Imo State, Biafrans in Imo State, and for that reason, from tonight, we are giving you quick notice. And this quick notice is not for you to pack out and come back again. We are delegitimizing your position from tonight as a Nigeria agent. Go to Abuja if you want to continue. Why I'm making this thing very clear today is that every one of you knows what we can do. It is not mouth. We are going to come very heavily on you people because you have committed genocide against our people. You have killed, and it is time for self-defense by coming to you to stop you. Mr. Francis Dibiago, you hear from Agwata local government of Imo State. From tonight, relocate to Abuja. Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Doris Akubuo, you hear from Unjaba local government of Imo State. From tonight, Imo State will not be conducive for you. Mr. Daniel Ogo, you hear from Okigwe. They say you are a commissioner for youth and social development. You have facilitated the killing of your own youth that you claim to be a commissioner for youth, but yet every youth in Imo State has become victim of military killing, harassment, extrajudicial killing, disappearance, and what have you. Yet you are there from Okigwe. Okigwe is a volatile place as it is today. So your delegitimization starts tonight. You can't be a Nigeria agent killing our people and you are in Biafra land. Relocate to Abuja from tonight. The order has been given. Every person you hear his name today or her name today, and the person continue to be enabler for the Nigeria government to kill us in our land, you know what to do. The order has been given. It's eviction. Mr. Noble Atulegu, you hear from Owerri West local government. They say you are a commissioner for entrepreneurship and skill acquisition. I do not know whether anybody have actually acquired any skill from you, or whether your government have supported any person to become entrepreneur. Nothing. All you do is to facilitate bringing military and checkpoint to Imo State. Today, we are delegitimizing you. You can't be in Biafra land and commit atrocities and kill our people. Go to Abuja from tonight. If you are in Imo State after tomorrow, you will everly regret it. Mr. Christopher Osuala, Nwangele local government, you hear from there. They say you are commissioner for budget. The budget of bringing aircraft and giving them aviation fuel. The budget of how many arms and ammunition is coming, are they bringing to bombard our people? The budget of how Hope Uzodinma dispatches the money to the military and all that. Of course, from tonight, you are no longer welcome in Biafra land. Mr. Lambert Orisakwe, you hear from his local government area of Imo State. From tonight, relocate to Abuja if you can't resign as a commissioner. Mrs. Obiageri Ajoku, Ohaji Egbema local government area of Imo State. They say you are commissioner for livestock development. I do not know whether you are the one that is bringing the Fulani cows to Imo State. However, in addition to facilitating the military bombardment in Imo State and all that, from tonight, we are delegitimizing you. And if you find yourself in Imo State from tomorrow, you will regret it. Mrs. Abiageri Ajoku, like I said, the livestock development, you must be facilitating the movement of headers and the Fulani terrorists within Imo axis. Mrs. Nkechi Ugu, you hail from Idato local government area of Imo State. They say you are for Commissioner for Gender and Vulnerable Group. I don't know whether you are part of those who facilitate UPK in Imo State, converting our male to become women. From tonight, in addition to bringing the military with Hope Uzodinma, from tonight, we are delegitimizing you in Biafra land. If you want to serve Nigeria, go to Abuja. Mr. Simon, Ibe Bulem, Ihite, Uboma local government area, you hear from there, of Imo State. From tonight, Imo State will not be conducive for you. Mr. Kesile, Ononuju, Mbaitolu local government area, you hear from there. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you for being part of the enablers of the killing of our people. Enyi Naya Onwebu, Ngokpala local government commissioner for land, you are facilitate the killing and the movement of killers, military killers, to come to kill our people. From tonight, the Biafra government in exile is delegitimizing you and your group. And for that reason, the only reason you are going to be in Biafra land is when you resign as a commissioner. Apart from that, move to Abuja. That's where Nigeria government is very, very strong. Nigeria government has lost legitimacy in Biafra land. We control it both in military and otherwise. Mr. Enyinaya Onoebu, take note. Mr. Res Anunobi, you hear from Nkwere local government area of Imo State. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Raf Nwosu, Oru West local government, from tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Fabian Ihekweme, Obowo local government, you hear from there. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Tony Umezurike, you hear from Owerri North local government. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Ike Ume, you hear from Idato local government, from North local government. From tonight, Biafra land will not be ready for you. And let me tell you, like I said, the process of delegitimizing you has started tonight. It does not matter how long it is. So if you sleep and wake up tomorrow, don't think it is over. Dr. Elias Martin, Emedom, Commissioner for Ministry of Works of Social Welfare also, I have not seen anybody you give social welfare in Imo State. Rather, the social welfare is going to the military who come and die in their numbers trying to kill Biafrans. Like before, times are gone. It is not anymore. Love Ene Obowo local government, you hear from there. They say you are the commissioner for housing, facilitating the killing of Biafrans in Imo State. From tonight, the Biafra government in exile is delegitimizing your position in Imo State as Nigeria agent. The other state commissioners, their names and information will be posted by Biafra Prime Minister on our official Biafra official X page in hours from now. The message has been delivered, and Biafra must listen to the next instruction as we move forward. From tonight, we are mandating the Nigeria government to release and free the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on or before 15th of September 2023. Failing to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 15th of September 2023, I want every Biafran to listen to the following announcement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and other prisoners of conscience must be freed unconditionally from Nigeria different detention facilities. We are going to list the names of known Biafrans that are being detained illegally by the Nigeria state. We want to make the list very public. Failing to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and these individuals before the 15th of this month, I want everyone to pay attention. From the 18th of September, we are going to embark on another round of 3 weeks civil disobedience. The 3 weeks civil disobedience is going to be targeted mostly at the Nigeria government, workers in Biafra land, and of course, to make sure that the delegitimization of the government will be enforced with everything in Biafra position. From the 18th, which is Monday, we are going to have the normal Monday sit at home the whole day. On the night between 19th, 20, 21st, and 22nd of September 2023, there is going to be a curfew. Curfew will start from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Thereafter, Biafra people will go to their market and do their businesses. On the 23rd and 24th of September, everybody will go to their normal businesses. There is no curfew. I want you to understand what we are saying. We have curfew, not sit at home. It is curfew. Curfew means that nobody is allowed to come out. It is a war of liberation. And what we are doing is to delegitimize the government of Nigeria, who has come to kill, maim, destroy our people, and we have nobody to run to. Than to fight for ourselves for self-defense. As of today, even though the militaries and their police are running away from the checkpoint, those nonsense bags and sandbags are still there. We want them removed from our road. We want every checkpoint, every roadblock removed from our road. You don't have it in the north. You don't have it in the southwest. It is only in the southeast. We can't take this injustice anymore. Every military checkpoint must vacate Biafra land. And after that, before the 15th of September, if the military checkpoint did not leave, believe me, it is going to be worse than what you have ever seen. But when the military checkpoint is removed, we may review this particular civil disobedience for the next action. On the 25th of September, which is Monday, we are going to have our normal Monday sit at home uninterrupted. From the 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, we are going to have curfew, 6 to 12. From 6 o'clock to 12 noon, don't come out. It is curfew. Biafra government, both in the homeland and in the exile, will be placing curfew in the entire Biafra land from 6 o'clock to 12 p.m. From 1 o'clock, Biafra people can go out to their market and do their business. On the 30th of September and the 1st of October, there is no sit at home, there is no curfew. You can go out, do your businesses and everything. Then, on the 2nd of October, there is going to be complete Monday sit at home as usual. Then, from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th of October, there is going to be complete curfew from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. There will be no movement during this curfew. Biafra Liberation Army will enforce it. It is targeted at to make sure that the delegitimization of the Nigeria government within Biafra territory is achieved. And I want to tell Biafra people today, we have defeated Nigeria and we continue to defeat Nigeria phases by phases, stage by stage. And this is the next stage we are going into. If you want Biafra, don't violate this particular instruction. If you want to violate it, leave Biafra land. Because we will see you as the enabler and the killers of our people. I want to inform the world that the reason we are doing this is to make sure that the killings in Biafra land is stopped. To make sure we prevent further genocide that is unreported happening in Biafra land being committed by the Nigeria state. On daily basis, people are massacred all over northern Nigeria, middle belt, and other parts of Nigeria, as aided and facilitated by the Nigeria Army and the Islamic State. Only in Biafra land we prevented that from happening, but Nigeria Army are doing it by themselves. So those of you who will complain, remember, if you complain, you go to Benue State and live in IDP camp. Choose which one you want to be. You want to be in IDP camp, or do you want to be in Biafra? Or do you want to sit at home from 6 to 12 o'clock for these 3 weeks? By the time we finish these 3 weeks, civil disobedience, we are going to review it again. And our target is to make sure that we achieve the delegitimization of Nigeria government within Biafra. We are going to rubbish and make them useless. Our only target and objective of doing this is to make sure that the Nigeria government in Biafra land is useless. Complete useless. They will never do anything. They did not come to do anything after all. They have not done anything for over 50 years. So our own objective today is to make sure that we rubbish the Nigeria government within Biafra land. And the delegitimization is just beginning. We are going to change our tactics any moment from now. And when that happens, we are going to inform Biafra people. They say some people are going diabolical. Our grandmaster says somebody is going diabolical. That somebody is going diabolical against Simon Ekpa and Biafra. I tell the person to go. He is going to bring his own death back wherever he's going. Let the person go. He will go there and bring his own death. Biafra is spiritual, and you must fight with clean hand. We are ready for you. I am personally ready for you. I want to thank you this evening for having this time to listen to this particular special State of the Nation and Biafra Liberation broadcast this evening. Biafra people, remember, nothing comes easy. The fight of Biafra to liberate Biafra is a fight to finish. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. And may God bless the lovers of Biafra. And may God bless those who have supported us who are not even Biafra. May God bless you as we wait those who will aid the liberation of Biafra to the finish line. I remain your humble servant, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. From here, from me, I wish you happy new month.